Today was training day for the Paw Patrol pups. Pups, I've got 4 badges for you, but you'll have to earn them, said Ryder. Are you ready? They were. Nearby, Percy and Duncan were hard at work. But oh dear, logs and paint went everywhere. Oh dear, I'm really sorry, apologised Duncan. Looks like they need help. That's the alarm. Rocky, it's for you, said Ryder. Are you ready? Of course, replied Rocky, and off he went. Ah, Rocky, we have a problem. All of that wood and paint is ruined. What are we going to do with it? Asked Duncan. He had an idea and got to work. He made a birdhouse. Oh, that's lovely, said Duncan. Thanks, Rocky, said Percy. And look, birds are already using it. Rocky's work was done, so he returned to the others. Well done, Rocky, you've earned your badge, said Ryder. He opened it. Inside was Batman. That's the alarm again. Pepper's in a spot of bother. She's lost in the snow. This one's for you, Everest. Oh, I'm ever so lost. And it's so cold, what am I going to do? Pepper wondered. Luckily, Everest arrived. Don't worry, Pepper, let's get you out of here before this snow gets any worse. And suddenly, avalanche! They got out just in time. Thank you, Everest, said Pepper. No problem, she replied. Well, Everest, you've earned your badge too, said Ryder. She opened it. Princess Sophia was inside. Nearby, Mater was trying to cross a river. When he fell in. Uh-oh, Mater's in trouble. Zuma, this one's for you. So he rushed over and jumped in the river himself. He pushed Mater to the side. And out of the water. Thanks, Zuma, said Mater. No problem, replied Zuma. So he returned to the others. Well done, Zuma. Here's your badge. Inside was Olaf. one last mission. A minion is lost in the forest. He needs your help, Tracker, said Ryder.
Hello? Hello? Oh, where am I? Oh. Huh? Hello? Hello? Oh, over here! Over here!
Tracker found him and took him back to the others.
Oh, thank you, Tracker. Thank you, thank you.
You've earned your badge too, said Ryder. Tracker opened it. SpongeBob was inside. It was the end of the day, so the pups gathered around Ryder. Well done, everyone. You have all earned your badges.
The pups of Paw Patrol were excited. Ryder had placed their Mashham's heads on the wrong colour stands and hidden them. Thomas, who is blue, is going to take the pups one by one to find their own head and coloured stand. Marshall was first. Thomas stopped. No, that's not me, and that base is blue. I need red. He continued. There I am, but I'm on the other track. Thomas continued. He stopped at the tunnel. Marshall is red, but that base was green. So he just put his Masham's head in the truck. He just needed the base now. No, that's Zuma's head on a yellow base. There, that's my red base. He moved Chase's head out of the way and put his red base in the truck. Marshall unloaded. Well done, said Ryder. Rocky, your turn. You've got to look for a green base. There's my green base, said Rocky, but I'm on the wrong track. Thomas continued. Thomas stopped, and Rocky picked up his green base. Now to find my Masham's head. Is that me? No, it's Chase. There I am. I'm on an orange base. He took his head and set off for the platform, leaving the orange base behind. Well done, said Ryder. Your turn, Zuma. You need to find the orange base. Zuma went right by his base without seeing it. he found his head on the yellow base. He left the yellow base behind. "There's my base," said Zuma. Thomas stopped. Zuma put his orange base in the truck. "Well done, Zuma," said Ryder. "Rubble, you need the yellow base." Rubble quickly found his head. It was on the blue base. "There's my yellow base," said Rubble. "Well done," said Ryder. "Chase, you're last to go. You need the blue base." Chase went right past his head, but Thomas saw it, stopped and went backwards. "There's my blue base," said Chase. Now, all the 5 heads were on the right coloured bases. "I've got a surprise for you all," said Ryder. "There's a surprise toy in each base." Marshall opened his red base first. Inside was James, who is also red. Rocky opened his green base next. Inside was Percy, who is also green. Zuma opened his orange base. Inside was a Cars character called Grem. He's also orange. Rubble opened his yellow surprise. Inside was SpongeBob, who is also yellow. Chase was last to open his blue base. Inside was, who else? Thomas the Tank Engine. Ryder had brought the Paw Patrol pups to the beach, leaving Robo-Dog to keep watch at the lookout. "You've all worked so hard, I wanted to treat you," said Ryder. "Treat us to what?" said Chase. "Look over there," said Ryder. The most enormous sea cruiser came through the islands, getting closer and closer. The cruiser belonged to Freya, Sylvanian family's chocolate rabbit girl, and she had agreed to give the pups a treat for the day. She steered the cruiser close to shore and everyone jumped aboard. "There's lots to do on board," Freya said. "But first of all, I'll take you on a short cruise around the bay. When they got back, the pups went to the front of the cruiser, and it then transformed into what must be a luxury houseboat. "Enjoy yourselves," said Freya, "and eat whenever you want." Ryder took a glass of lemonade to the sun lounger. Rocky and Marshall decided to try some fishing. "I've caught something," said Rocky. They pulled it in, and it was the most enormous fish you've ever seen. Marshall put the fish back in the sea, and then had a go himself. "Yes, I've got an even bigger fish," he said. "Oh, maybe not." Rocky put it back. Sky went down the slide into the sea. Chase followed her. On their way out, they looked through the glass bottom of the cruiser at the fish below. Zuma went down the slide into the swimming pool. He then tried the flippers on. "These could be useful," he said. Rubble was more interested in the food. Then there was an emergency. Robodog noticed a rowing boat in trouble and signalled the pups. Freya looked through her binoculars. "It's the meerkat family," she said. "They've lost their oars and can't get back to shore." Marshall and Zuma jumped into the cruiser's own rowing boat and headed towards the meerkats. They picked up the oars out of the sea and returned them to the meerkats. "Thank you," said Father Meerkat. "Come and join us on the cruiser," said Marshall. And they all headed back. With everyone safe, they all tucked into the food. Thanks for watching our story, which featured the Sylvanian family's seaside cruiser houseboat with over 55 pieces. The cruiser can be pushed along as a cruiser, and then the roof opens up and the side folds down to reveal a magnificent houseboat. There's a shower that converts to bunk beds, a movable sink, table, chairs and lots of food. Outside there's a slide into the sea, a slide into the pool, flippers, rubber rings, goggles, a fishing line, fish, a rowing boat, opening doors. It also comes with its own island and a storybook with a 14-page story about an adventure on the seaside cruiser.
Ryder was peering out of the lookout tower when he noticed something strange. "It's the lighthouse," he cried. "The light is flickering on and off. If the light goes out, the boats could crash on the rocks." He took a closer look through his periscope. "Oh no! The light is not working at all now. I must let Captain Turbot know." "Ryder, is that you?" asked a very worried Captain Turbot. "I can't see where I'm going. It suddenly got very foggy." "The lighthouse is not working," cried Ryder. "This is terrible," answered Captain Turbot. "Without the lighthouse light, I can't see where I am. I'm lost. We need to get the light working before there's an accident on the rocks. Can you help?" "We're on our way," cried Ryder. "Chase, I need you and your powerful light, and Zuma, I need you to take Chase to the lighthouse in your hovercraft. Let's go!" Zuma raced down the chute and climbed into his hovercraft. Chase followed Zuma, and off they went. Ryder was next, and he quickly climbed into his ATV. Off he went to join Zuma and Chase on the beach. When they arrived, they could see the lighthouse in the distance, although the fog was very thick. Zuma drove the hovercraft closer to the lighthouse. Ryder had converted his ATV to travel on the water, and he soon arrived also. Zuma stayed in the hovercraft while Chase and Ryder climbed the rocks to get to the lighthouse. They arrived at the lighthouse door, but it was locked. "Oh no!" cried Ryder. "I'll have to ask Captain Turbot where the keys are." "Ah," replied Captain Turbot, "I have them here with me." "You have to hurry. We don't want any boats to crash on the rocks." "We must find another way to get into the lighthouse," thought Ryder. He looked up and saw a window. "Yes, Chase, fire your net at the lighthouse and I'll climb up it and get in through that window." So Chase fired his net and Ryder climbed up it and went in through the window. "Yes, I made it!" he cried, and then rushed down the stairs to let Chase in. When they were back in the control room, the telephone rang. It was from a passing boat. They knew there were rocks nearby and needed the light to guide them. "Yes, we're on to it," replied Ryder. "Quick, Chase, turn on your powerful light." So Chase switched it on, and soon a light could be seen coming from the lighthouse. It wasn't very strong, but was just powerful enough for Captain Turbot to safely return. "Thanks, guys," said Captain Turbot gratefully. "Now to mend the light," and he returned with the largest light bulb they'd ever seen. "Wow," cried Ryder, "the boats will certainly be able to see where they're going with that light." And he was absolutely right.
"Pups," said Ryder, "there are 2 Mashums ready for us by the track, which we will use as new statues here. Marshall and Chase, I need you guys to go pick them up and bring them back here. Let's go!" Upon their return, Marshall and Chase spotted an injured penguin, so they decided to stop and help it. Oh no, it's a trap! It's the penguin! Suddenly, Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn appeared too. They took the Mashams off the trucks and ran away to hide them. "You pups are coming with us," said the penguin, "where no one will find you." Later that day, Ryder was getting worried. Where are Marshall and Chase? They should have come back with the Mashams a long time ago. Okay, Rocky, Zuma, we need to start looking for them. Something is not right. Meanwhile, Poison Ivy and her friends had arrived right in the middle of the jungle.
Didn't we steal 2 Mashams?
Poison Ivy asked Harley Quinn.
Oh no, we must have lost one on the journey here. Oh well, one is better than none. As for you, pups, you're not going anywhere for a while. Ha 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 ha.
However, Poison Ivy did not realise there was a monkey temple very close to where they were hiding. "What's wrong, Mandy?" Tracker asked. "Do you want some more bananas? Let's go and find some." So Tracker and Mandy left the temple to go and find some bananas. On their walk, Tracker noticed a strange red object hidden in the bushes. "What's this?" he asked. "Oh, it's a Paw Patrol Mashup. How did this get here? We better take it back to the temple." So Tracker and Mandy grabbed it and left. Excitedly, Tracker opened the Masham. Then he called Ryder to tell him the good news. "Hello Ryder, today I found a Paw Patrol Masham in the jungle. Isn't that cool?" "Oh Tracker," exclaimed Ryder, "that must be one of the ones we lost. Listen, Marshall and Chase went to get them and haven't come back. Could you please look for them? We're getting really worried." "Oh no," said Tracker. "Of course, Mandy and I will go right away." Soon it was getting dark and Tracker still hadn't found the pups, when suddenly he noticed people sleeping up ahead. It was Marshall and Chase. Quietly, Tracker took the Masham and freed the pups. When they all got back to the temple, Tracker opened the last Masham. "Thanks again for rescuing us, Tracker," said Chase. "No problem, pups," answered Tracker. "How about you keep the Masham statues here in this temple? They look pretty good here anyway." Hey everyone, Chris here. Thanks for watching my story. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like it and subscribe to Toy Trains for You if you haven't already. Hope to see you in another video very soon. Bye!